back off some technical difficulties, right? We're just gonna jump into the scriptures again, man. Yeah, so basically, man, look, we're at the end of this thing, man, and the way these guys are operating, it's like we're not. Basically, the reason why these guys, one of the reasons why they don't want to believe that the RFID is the mark of the beast, because like the guy said, he admits that the RFID exists. But the main reason is pride, and reason number two is he don't really want the Lord to come. Now, if the RFID system is really the mark of the beast system, that would mean that we're at the end of this thing, man.
Yep.
But this guy don't really want the Lord to come, man. He don't really want this thing to be brought to an end because he's comfortable. He's learned, like he said, he's learned to live in peace. You know, with what? This society, with this wicked place. Me, I've not learned to live like that yet. I don't think I'll ever learn to live in peace. I'm vexated in the spirit.
We're like Lot, man.
Yeah, we're like Lot, man. We're grumpy. Okay, we get pissed off. We ain't, you know, we don't like this place, man. I just say it like that. We don't like ourselves in this place, man. You ain't really in peace with yourself when you're in this place, man. Because even though you think you keep the laws, I'm gonna tell you straight, I don't keep the laws 100%. I'm not a hypocrite. I try and keep the laws, but you can't keep the laws 100%. That's, first of all, I'm not Yahweh Shai, okay? Alright, I don't know if you think you are, Yahweh Shai was the only man. That's why we need Yahweh Shai to save us, man. You know? Not because we're so great and so righteous. The scripture says our righteousness is this filthy rags, man. Okay? So Isaiah 25:1, it says, "O Lord, thou art my God, I will exalt thee." Okay, and that's what we at GMS, we exalt the Most High, man, and His Son. Okay, we exalt Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Yahweh Shai. Okay, and one of the ways we exalt Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is we give diligence to His word, man. Right, and we push out His name. Okay, right? Because that's another thing. You got a lot of these clowns out there trying to say about how they don't know the name. That means you ain't a man of the Lord. Because the scripture tells you to exalt His name, praise His name, trust in His name, sanctified by His name, but you don't know the name. Okay? It says, "For thou hast done wonderful things, thy counsels of old are faithfulness and truth." Right? That's why reading the scriptures builds your faith, because you go into the scriptures and you read the old prophecies which have come to pass. That gives you faith now in these last days that you trust in the Lord. Like, if you believe in Him, you will be saved, man. Alright, you have hope, because you know our God. The scripture tells you in the same book of Isaiah, man. Second.
Yeah, because when we read these scriptures, you know that the Most High is true to His word, man. You know, the things He has done and the things He has said He was going to perform, man. You know that He was telling the truth, man. So you trust in the Most High's word. You know, the Lord said He wasn't going to forsake us, man. So, you know, after all this wickedness that we've done as a nation, man, the Lord wasn't going to turn His back on us forever, man. That He was going to save us out of our iniquities, man. That's why Yahweh Shai had to come and sacrifice Himself.
This is Isaiah 59:1. It says, "Behold, the Lord's hand is not shortened that it cannot save, neither His ear heavy that it cannot hear." Okay, so the Lord can save. He has saved before, and He can save again. Okay, it's as simple as that. Right? It says, "For thou hast made of a city an heap," okay, "of a defenced city a ruin, a palace of strangers to be no city, it shall never be built." Like I believe Jericho was one of them. Okay, I believe in the scriptures, if I'm not mistaken, the Lord said it shall never be built again. Jericho. Right, and that was a great defense city. But through the power of Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, we destroyed that city, we sacked that city. That city was no more. And the Lord prophesied it. The Lord said it would be done, and it was done. Many a time the Lord declared something which most men count as foolishness and vanity. But if the Lord declare it, it shall be done. Like a lot of people see America as being impregnable. Now you gotta remember that even now America's showing a piece of weakness. Now you might get a few people here or there that might say, oh, America's there for the taking. A few. A lot of people still believe in America. The majority. You gotta remember that from, you know, thousands of years ago, the Lord already declared that America's gonna be destroyed, man. So even when America was at the height of its powers, the Lord had already said it was gonna be destroyed. Okay? So ain't nothing too high for the Most High to take down, man. Okay? Like, that 14th Street is like, he don't really believe America's going down, man. He don't really believe that, man. He's a clown, man. We believe it, man. We see it, we believe it, and we know it. That America's gonna be destroyed with thermonuclear missiles, man. We know that the day's gonna come when it's gonna be terrible out here, and for not just medical reasons, okay? Medical is one part of it. You see, it's a ubiquitous system, man. You also got the security aspect. What's the greatest motivator in Esau's policy right now? The terrorism. Well, hold on. Maybe if them guys were chipped, they wouldn't have exploded with them bombs. You ever thought about that? See, the chip is also used for security as well. They use it in the military for security and logistics. So that's another thing they can use it for. They can say, look, we need it for security, we need it for the medical.
I mean, don't be stupid, man. Esau knows how to sell things, man.
He's a
You know,
snake oil.
Yeah, man. He knows how to sell these things, man. That's why, you know, he makes you want it, man. He has it where it affects parts of your life, man, and he'll say to you how he can make your life better.
The convenience of it.
That's right.
But the biggest motivator for people is safety, man.
Yep.
Right?
And you've already seen that since the Twin Towers have blown down, man. You've people giving up all your rights, man.
For what reason?
For this ghost terrorist plot, man, which is your government.
Because like me and the brother was reasoning on earlier, we know that Esau, let's say today, Esau passed the legislation. He wouldn't be able to enact that legislation today. Imagine he said everyone has to be chipped, every baby has to be chipped from now on today. The average person ain't gonna take that chip, man. You might get a few people that will go along with it, but the majority of people will rebel against it simply because it's too
soon,
abrupt.
Too soon, too quick.
They didn't get the push. Esau knows that you gotta bring the push. So he plants the seed in your mind, then he gives you that push. That's the chaos. Then he can bring that order. He uses that Hegelian dialectic on you, man. So it's just like I always say, how they managed to bring passports in was through World War I and World War II. The people didn't want it, but when the World War happened, it looked like a necessity for a reason of safety, and people will always, for safety, would damn near do anything. So you telling me if a nuclear weapon goes off in one of the cities in the United States that they couldn't convince these people to take a microchip for security reasons? Man, people will be running for that, man. Especially if they can't get no food and water and the whole system shuts down. If there's a way that they can get back in the system, they're gonna take it. So it ain't gonna be something that's gonna happen like just whenever the sun's shining, it's a nice day. Hey, by the way, everyone take the mark of the beast. No, it's gonna happen during the time of Jacob's trouble. That's gonna be the pressure. Right? What do they say? Pressure from above, pressure from below.
That's right.
Okay. Oh, wait, maybe I'm not allowed to quote that, you know.
Or, you know, even the order Abkeo, man. You know, how they at that point in time, at a great tribulation, that's where they can consolidate order, man.
And they can do big things.
That's right. They always say they never let a good crisis go to waste, man.
Because in a crisis, people are bamboozled, they're anxious.
It's a chance to do something.
You could do something drastic.
They were saying the same thing when Sandy Hook happened, man. We shouldn't let this go past us and let us not do nothing about it. So that's the signal there, man. They're gonna take your guns.
And that's how
they're not gonna let it go to waste.
They use that to try and get the gun thing passed. But if they didn't have that, they would have had no chance.
That's right. That's why more of that stuff's been happening this year, especially this year.
Chaos, because they know people think drastic, man.
Yep.
Then what do they say? Drastic times call for drastic measures, man.
Remember, they're only the majority. They don't need everybody's vote. They only need more, just the majority, man. And the majority of you are stupid.
That's right.
Real stupid, man.
Beasts. Total beasts, and they can be herded using a sheepdog.
Man, you got your few patriots, man, that won't give up their guns, rightfully so. But the majority of Americans are fucking stupid, man. So that'll go the elite's way, as they know it will do, man.
Yeah, that's why you use a sheepdog, man, because the sheep fear the sheepdog. So the sheepdog's not actually gonna do nothing to them, but the lambs and that ain't gonna go into their pen by themselves. So you use a sheepdog, that puts the pressure on, and they use the sheepdog to move them where you want them to go. Simple as that. But anyway, it says, therefore shall the strong people glorify thee, the seat of the terrible nation shall fear thee. For thou hast been a strength to the poor, and a strength to the needy in his distress, a refuge from the storm, a shadow from the heat, when the blast of the terrible ones is as a storm against the wall. And who's the terrible ones? I know you don't want us to mention no names because he doesn't like when we bring things into the physical realm, but I'm gonna tell you who the terrible ones are. Those FEMA troops, those UN troops, the different police forces, the different militia, okay? Interpol, the NATO troops, okay? These are the people that are going to be basically gunning for Israel, man, in that day of chaos. Over here in the UK, that's the UK military force. The what's the other thing called again? And there's a base over there just near Stratford. TA, the Territorial Army.
Yep. Let's not forget also Rex 84, man. That's the plan of the elites as well.
Yep.
Okay, and in that time, man, like brother said, they'd be gunning for you, Jake, man. Because that's an opportunity in itself to do away with you, Jake. All of you, Jake, at that point in time, man.
But the Lord said He was gonna be a strength to the poor, man. A refuge from the storm, because the Esau's gonna come down hard, and He's planning it. This ain't just something that's spiritual. Like demons are gonna come out of a fucking. We wrestle not against flesh and blood, so I guess like demon portals are gonna open up and just millions of demons are gonna start chasing us through the street, man. Even Esau knows that the demons really work through people, which you might get actual demons manifesting. Don't get me wrong, the Lord could do anything. But the demons are already gonna be in them FEMA troops, which even Esau knows that when he made that film Legion. When them demons came down, the demons and the angels actually possessed people and was getting people to kill other people, man. Them fucking cops ain't nothing but a bunch of demons, witches, man. The scripture says they shall be like madmen. Why are they gonna be like madmen? Because they're gonna be possessed with death angels, man, demons. That's why they're gonna do all manner of madness, man. It says, and in this mountain shall the Lord of hosts make unto all people a feast of fat things, a feast of wines on the lees, of fat things full of marrow, of wine on the lees well refined. And He will destroy in this mountain the face of the covering cast over all people, and the veil that is spread over all nations. Right? That's why a lot of people are waking up to even though this guy don't like us using the word, we're going to use it. They're waking up to the Illuminati because the Lord is putting that in there, man. Because the Lord is creating some chaos of His own. Sometimes I'll be at work and I ain't really saying too much, and the lorry driver, and then another guy will say, yeah, so you know about